Well, as we go through the month of October, pretty much the last date on average that you're going to see for 70, we've had past that. Now, the last one really on the list is 60. I'll bring that up because later in the broadcast I'll show you why, because we might actually see some 60s come next week, but we're kind of edging on that too. So all these will be goodbye, and for the most part won't see that probably till springtime. Right now, the system that we're tracking that it's going to bring more cloud cover is the one out to the Dakotas, just entering western North Dakota and South Dakota right now. That one is actually going to fall apart as it gets closer, but we're going to have cloud cover to go with this. And there's another one too that'll come through probably closer to Halloween, provide more cloud cover. But overall, the entire period really is mainly dry, just a lot more clouds and a little bit cooler, but really for some Halloweens of the past, we can't beat what we're going to be having for this Friday. For overnight conditions, really, it's going to be keeping an eye on just north of Eau Claire up to Rusk County. That area is a potential for some fog, and you'll see that low cloud begin to form right there, spreading across south of it overnight through about 4. So in the morning commute, the really area of concern is going to be around I-94 going further north to Rusk County for those areas to see that fog or low clouds. And then there could be some spotty other areas, maybe along I-94. You can see some of that starting to pop up. The stuff to the west, that's high clouds that will begin to push eastward. That's with the system, so that's not low clouds or fog. So we'll have to keep an eye on that for the morning commute. You see by 6 to 7, it kind of expands a little bit further south, all the way down, getting close to the river. But otherwise, that's really the main concern. And you can see pockets of it here showing up too along lower areas, lower valleys that'll see it too. So for the morning commute to about 9 to 10, that'll linger there. And then through the afternoon hour, we're just going to see more and more cloud cover. And you can see some of the precipitation here with that system trying to come across, but a lot of that just won't reach the ground. It's just a lot of cloud cover overall throughout the day, a few peaks of sun here and there, but overall that'll be the main story going into even Thursday evening. Now the second one is another one too. You can see it up here by Thursday, late in there Thursday night. That actually is snow in the Dakotas. You'll see the spin with that coming down. That one's going to be coming in the area for Friday. It has a little bit more moisture and lift to work with. I think it will generate a little bit of precipitation going probably Friday afternoon and Friday night. You can see some of that really just widely scattered activity. Very light showers, and for right now I think most of this will be in the form of rain. Later for Friday night or getting closer to Saturday morning, we might see a little bit of a mix too with that as it continues to push south. Going into Saturday, less clouds, still a little linger, but overall I think you'll see less than what you saw for Friday. Back to temperatures, so as you wake up tomorrow, we're going to see mid to upper 20s to the east, around freezing, pretty close to where we should be for this time of year. And for tomorrow's highs, a little bit cooler. We're talking a couple degrees drop, but still close to average for what we should be. Upper 40s to the north to about mid 50s for elsewhere. Friday, a lot more Halloween, a lot more clouds. I think overall will keep the temperatures more in the upper 40s to around 50. So a little bit colder there too. And that'll be the story going into Halloween, or the evening hour for Halloween and trick-or-treating, all the activities. 40s and maybe some sprinkles. Temperatures will get probably back down to the low 40s. Maybe getting close to 30, 39 as we get closer to about 10, 11 p.m. But all in all, fairly good, fairly quiet. Saturday, still quiet conditions. Temperatures a little bit colder, more upper 40s, but I think we'll start seeing a little bit more sun in the afternoon, especially further south. So that's the positive news, and even more positive news going throughout the Sunday and next week. As I mentioned, we could be hitting 60 at some days next week, and still fairly quiet with the next system to keep an eye on. Maybe it won't be till the end of next week. So I know a lot of Halloweens in the past, it's been kind of miserable conditions a lot of times. Maybe not on Halloween, but where all the trick-or-treating is going on. But really for the stretch of all this going through the weekend, we're still looking fairly good.
Looking excellent right there. Thanks very much, Greg.